Follow my Twitch for daily Red Dead Online live streams, twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv. Multinationals are excellent players of the global financial tax system, using profit shifting through which operating profits are remitted to phony sister companies in tax havens as licensing fees or even management fees to make it look like these wildly profitable companies are actually losing money, making them eligible for tax relief and rebates. Thus it is that companies can rake in billions and then receive millions more in corporate welfare. And to see this in action, look no further than Rockstar North, the Scottish branch of Rockstar Games, the makers of Grand Theft Auto, owned by Take-Two Interactive. Between 2013 and 2019, Rockstar North claimed so little in revenue that it owned £0 in taxes and actually managed to claim £42 million in tax relief from the British taxpayers themselves. Take-Two's market cap is $13.1 billion, and over the period in which Rockstar North was pleading poverty and making an estimated operating profit of £4 billion, the company dispersed $3.4 billion in executive bonuses. One of Take-Two's most profitable products is Grand Theft Auto, which is produced and developed by Rockstar North. Rockstar North claimed 19% of all available video game tax credits in the United Kingdom. The tax credit scheme was created to reward companies whose games make quote-unquote a significant contribution to British culture through British settings, characters and development, and promoting cultural diversity. GTA 5, however, is set in fictional Los Angeles in California. And TaxWatch United Kingdom's Gaming the System report on Rockstar North's tax evasion notes that the whole scheme is perfectly legal. So in other words, the system is working exactly as it was designed to do. And I quote, "Although the statutory accounts of Rockstar North, the maker of Grand Theft Auto 5, state that the company is hardly making any profit, the game is widely reported to be the most profitable media product in history. The game broke several world records for the speed of its sales and generated $800 million in revenue for Take-Two within the first 24 hours of its release. Within 3 days, the game had hit $1 billion in sales, making it the fastest-selling entertainment product in history, and within 1 year, the game had hit $3 billion in sales, making it the biggest-selling game of all time. The game continues to sell, and in May 2019, Take-Two disclosed that they had sold over 110 million copies of GTA 5. And alongside GTA 5, the company developed an add-on, GTA Online, which created a new virtual world where gamers could interact with other players over the internet. Grand Theft Auto Online generates revenue for Take-Two Interactive as players can buy virtual currency to purchase new items in the game. And in 2015, 2 years after the release of the game, 8 million people were still playing Grand Theft Auto Online every single week. And the add-on had generated an additional $500 million for Take-Two and Rockstar. The huge sales of Grand Theft Auto 5 and the popularity of GTA Online has generated an estimated $6 billion in sales for Take-Two Interactive over the current lifetime of the product. These sales have translated into vast profits for the company and its senior management, and between 2009, when development on Grand Theft Auto 5 is known to have started, and the 2014 financial year in which the game was released, Rockstar North had total costs of £110 million. In 2013, the Scotsman reported that the game had a total development and marketing budget of around £170 million. Adding in distribution costs and other ongoing development costs, Take-Two should have generated gross profits in the region of $5 billion from the game, and this figure is corroborated by data on internal royalties paid by the company. Now, Rockstar North has used tax programs and other crafty accounting to avoid paying corporate taxes in the UK for years, and even while its most successful game, Grand Theft Auto 5, had sold these millions of copies and made billions of dollars. And like we've been talking about, this situation has been detailed in public tax filings for Rockstar North and highlighted in a searing report released this weekend by the group called TaxWatch, which describes itself as an investigative think tank and has previously gone after Google and Starbucks for supposed tax avoidance. And I quote, "This is a drive-by assault on the British taxpayer and corporate welfare scrounging at its very worst," the group's director George Turner said in a press release promoting the report over the weekend. and a representative from Rockstar declined to comment. Rockstar Games is headquartered in New York City and has studios around the world, but for much of the mega studio's existence, the bulk of the work making GTA games has been done in Scotland at Rockstar North, which functions as its own company for financial purposes. The Tax Watch group calls the situation absurd, saying the program was intended to help smaller game makers and not spare one of the most successful game companies in history from paying corporate taxes. They are especially scornful of the accounting that seems to cast creating GTA as a barely profitable enterprise for Rockstar North. A US-based publisher, Take-Two, claims most of the revenue for itself as well. Take-Two appears to believe that it's reasonable that close to 100% of the profit should flow to their US-based parent companies and senior management, whilst almost no profit flows back to the UK companies involved in making or selling the game. And the Tax Watch group says in its conclusions, "We do not believe that this division of profits can be justified under the so-called arm's length standard found in international tax law." The group also urges the UK government to reconsider its tax relief plan. Rockstar North presumably has paid taxes on employee income and value-added tax, Tax Watch director told Kotaku, but he noted that those tax bills are not publicly available. Now, as for Take-Two Interactive, they published the NBA 2K series, Civilization, and more, and the company reported a profit of $173 million in 2018, and that included a nearly $37 million tax benefit. So I want to offer this question to you guys. What do you think about this situation here? I think it's pretty crazy. I don't know what is going to come of this. Again, as mentioned by Tax Watch, it's perfectly legal for Rockstar to be doing this, but that doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't mean it's exploitative of anything else. And the real question here is that the British pay taxes for themselves, but Rockstar doesn't. So how does that make them feel? How does that make anyone else feel? I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comments section below. This is a little bit different from the typical videos I usually make here on the channel. I just wanted to bring you guys a different type of video today because this was news as of Monday afternoon. Of course, the Red Dead Online update came out on Tuesday, and I wasn't really able to get around to it. As you guys are seeing this video on Wednesday, I'm actually on a trip. I will be back Thursday night. So this is one of the videos I wanted to prepare while I was away. You will also see another video coming out tomorrow on Thursday, although at the time of me literally recording this commentary as I speak right now, I'm not sure which video I'm going to decide on making, which one I'm going to decide to hold off until Friday. It really all depends. It's getting a little bit late in the day here, and I have a flight early in the morning. I need to get up at 3, so I gotta start hurrying up with this stuff. But nonetheless, like I said, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this down in the comments section below. It's interesting to see so many people go after Activision and EA and publishers like those for being greedy, doing things with microtransactions that are predatory and exploitative of customers. But it seems like a lot of the time, Rockstar has mostly avoided criticism on that front. And then finally, we saw it ramp up a little bit with the casino DLC update that they added into GTA Online, because literally you could put money in for your chips to play and gamble with, but money never comes out. You cannot make money, real life money, from gambling at the casino in GTA Online. As if you buy a shark card and spend it at the casino, turn it into chips, yes, you spent money to get the in-game money, and then you could lose it all at the casino because Rockstar is just trying to take the money that you bought from microtransactions or worked many, many hours in playing missions and doing business sales and things like that. But you can never actually make a profit for yourself in the GTA Online casino, and that is how they've gotten away with it without needing to abide to any gambling restrictions or gambling laws besides actual countries' laws, because I know people can't necessarily gamble in certain countries. In this GTA Online casino update, it was the same thing for the Red Dead Online update, but that was the first time with the release of the casino DLC update for GTA Online. This was the first time we saw a lot of criticism on Rockstar's part, but of course, you know, everyone did the numbers on that. They calculated, hey, you know, this is how much we're gonna make from shark card sales and active player counts and all that stuff, everything that influences their bottom line. They said, we are going to make more money releasing this DLC, developing and releasing this DLC with shark card sales than we will lose from actual people suing us and lawsuits. Even if we lose all these lawsuits, they have it calculated out to a T. They are not worried at all. I'm sure people have initiated lawsuits on them, brought lawsuits down on Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive for this. But at the end of the day, Rockstar is the one who's skating away with the win here. And I think this is the first time we've seen them really get hit hard with some outrageous claim like this. It is backed up by public's tax filings, but nonetheless, Rockstar doesn't look too good right now. And of course, they declined to comment. but I'm interested to see where all of this news goes. Again, drop a like if you guys did go on to enjoy today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram at HazardousHDTV to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest Red Dead Redemption 2 news and information. I practically live on those social media platforms as well, so you guys can connect with me there. It's better than, connecting on YouTube. It's better to connect with me outside on YouTube. Absolutely. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. You guys know I always have you covered with the best of updates, news, information, tips, tricks, leaks, and all that good stuff. And I also want to continue to keep posting Grand Theft Auto Online and The Last of Us 2 content here on the channel. That is one of the videos I'm planning potentially tomorrow or Friday. We do have some news on the working conditions over at Naughty Dog as well. I want to start expanding and not just doing gaming news, but also just talking about other broad news with the developers and the publishers that I'm talking about for their games in general. I think maybe you guys would like that. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see more videos like this. It's just crazy, everyone's talking about the Red Dead update and GTA and things like that, and then here this breaking news story comes out with Rockstar Games. Rockstar exposed ? I don't know. I will leave that up to you. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. All right, bye guys.